are, Sissel.
Sorry for the wait, Sissel. 4 minutes from now, the inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you? There you go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yup, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot and then save Cabanella without him noticing. Whew, it's even worse than last time. Anywho, jump in there and do something. Theresa? Oh no, did your internet die?
No, my dad came in and he needed something.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Sissel. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap right trigger.
Alright. Well.
That gun for a hot dog.
Alright, not a lot I can really do. I can't. Alright.
Stuck.
Well, he gets shot, and then he wheels himself back.
Right.
Yeah, he does this, burns his hand, doesn't feel it, yada yada yada.
Did you see that?
Oh, I could yeah. He's looked you away, so I could do shit now.
Yeah.
That bad Sissel turned around.
Do you have to call him that? But yeah, maybe this is our chance to try some ghost tricks. This is the only time he takes his eyes off me, too. If you have something to do, do it now! Time to take the first steps towards saving the inspector. Shit, wrong button. There we go. No. There we go. And then...
Turn the lamp.
Yeah. Shit. Ah! Ah, fuck! He saw it. Alright, yeah, we know. I do love how he looks at the screen. Blam! Alright.
Blam blam.
Okay. It's a really tight window.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, from the... Oh, I mean, it's not that far. Alright, boom, boom. Alright, yep. Let me fast forward, I've seen this.
Once it's fired, the bullet is the key to the whole thing?
Yeah.
That's new.
Alright, I have to
Or wait for him to... Yeah.
Let me get missile up here. Bam. Let's get to this, get to this. There we go. No!
Did he notice that?
He probably heard it. Oh, what was that?
Oh.
I bet tonight's... Oh, yeah, we know all this. shoots him.
Now he just immediately goes back.
Yikes! I'm a little scared right now. Why didn't he die?
Because he's already dead. He died 10 years ago. I knew full well he wouldn't die if I shot him. Then why did you go to the trouble of shooting him at all?
Mm-hmm.
Time's almost up. That's enough chit-chat. But now the situation has changed slightly. These last split seconds are our chance. I don't really see fucking how. Let me get Sissel out of the way real quick, because I feel like it's...
We can swap. Oh, Sissel was that's why. Okay.
Yeah. I don't really have a lot I can fucking do here.
Well, the old pigeon guy said that you have to something about the bullet.
Yeah.
We might actually need to wait until the gun is in Bad
Yeah.
Sissel's hand.
Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big rip. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's gonna slap it. Oh, it won't let me. He's going to shoot! It's too late!
It's no use! Even with my powers, there's nothing I can do!
I don't see anything to swap the bullet with. I guess you didn't make it in time!
What the fuck?
I'm so sorry, Inspector. I guess I'll have to try again.
Hey, game?
Wait. Again? I'm gonna get shot again? Won't let me. Ugh. Alright, so I need to set up something that I could swap it with.
Do something about the bullet after it's fired, but it won't let us pause.
Well, maybe because there was nothing to swap it with yet. Because I need to move something over. Oh, shit. No, Bird, come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Like something like this. Mid-hat.
I guess that's kind of bullet shaped.
I mean, there's not. I don't have a lot of other options. But
Yeah.
I gotta figure out
how to get Sissel over there.
Alright, okay, boom, boom. Turn around, come on. Knock that off.
Can open the lid. Oh, the port doesn't show the shape of the object you possess. That's true, it really doesn't.
Ugh. I like the way how he flops.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if I could like pause something while he was over there. But I can't.
Yeah.
Wait. That's Sissel, okay. What the fuck? I have no idea what I could possibly... There's nothing around here. The only thing that's, like, reasonably close is that cap.
Yeah, but it's too far away to reach.
Unless,
like, everything's all piled over here.
Unless I leave the helmet up, but will that... Alright, let me reset, because...
Can you... Well, you could...
Oh,
no,
sorry.
you can't ride the thing over because he just scoots it back.
Yeah, I tried seeing if I could freeze time in that moment, and it wouldn't let me.
Right.
Let me try something. Yeah, I can't reach it. There's literally... I'm literally going between everything. There's nothing to swap. It definitely feels like I was on the right track with the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
So let me...
Can Sissel get to the stepladder?
When he returns.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But he comes back and his back is to the stepladder.
Yes, you're right. So all right. Once he gets shot. Yeah, he's gonna get shot now. Boom. I like how he ragdolls.
I know, it's great.
Okay. Let me... Oh, it's so creepy. Yeah, here we go. Now I can move this. He's not paying attention. Okay. What does this do? So what exactly is this thing? It looks like a giant nail clipper to me.
Yeah, he didn't know what it was before.
No, it most certainly does not! It's an instrument used in analyzing radiation and emitting matter. Oh. Yes, I see.
Yeah.
You're not alone, kid. None of the rest of us understand it either, baby. Aren't you a detective?
Yeah, you said it.
Alright, yeah, alright, I got it.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Now
Okay.
it looks like a bullet. Look, it's flat.
Yep.
Flat like a bullet. Look at missile over there. Yeah. Oh, you can switch the book.
Oh no. Wait. Can I... Yeah, maybe I can switch the book. I probably have to switch the book. Wait, what does this say?
Well, would you look at that? Right on the hook.
I love knit hats. So warm and most of all, soft. Hey, now that I'm looking at it, that has the same shape as the helmet you just knocked down. Aha, I thought so. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I can't get to it. Because there's a million things in the way.
Yeah.
Should I have moved the lamp back? It's It's real hard to control this,
Yeah.
Like, if the lamp head weren't there, I'd have a clear shot.
Yep.
Fuck.
No.
Alright, I gotta send it back. I have to bring it closer.
Well, they were remarking about... I mean, they were remarking that it looks like the helmet, but...
Alright, well, let's just
like,
see
what would
happens.
switching the helmet and the knit hat do?
Yeah, I don't know. Come on. No, wait, our chance is coming up.
Okay, yeah, because the knit hat is in place.
Yeah.
The last split second, right? Leave it to me.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in mid-air between the gun and the inspector's forehead.
Now's our chance. I'm hearing the bullet right now. Let's swap this little thing with something else.
What? It's our only hope. There's gotta be something here with the same shape and direction as the bullet.
The knit cap.
Yeah.
He's totally not going to notice that his bullet turned into a knit cap. Unless that happens. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't think he noticed.
Incredible.
Looks like you pulled off another magic disappearing act. And now I say it again. I love knit hats. So warm and most of all, soft.
Did I do all right?
You did the best.
Sissel, you're the best boy.
You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life.
And I'll keep doing it too. Over and over.
What I saw in just those 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for. All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor? So you two are working together? That's about the size of it, yeah. Who would believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us. I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all.
Oh, Yoshi says there's a funny death scene with the hard hat. If you
Oh my god! It would have been hysterical.
Okay, let's hurry back. Back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla.
You're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow, too. What the fuck happened? After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanella, the man in red left. And now, a new story is about to unfold in a new present. How are you feeling, you old crazy character? Hey there, Prof. We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there.
It's like my bones are broken.
Used to be. A little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right. Like, I'm gonna believe that. So what, the guy in red is gone, huh? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us.
The boys are probably all dead.
The boys. Ugh. Oh, man. Damn it, you picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine. It's like I've got a lot of broken ribs from the force of an explosion. Well, it looks like both of their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the Inspector in white, I can't call it a complete success. But in any case, these two have the information I need to start tracking the Manipulator. I'd better talk to them. If I knew things were gonna end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. I might be able to erase deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yes, sorry, I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight. And then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. That guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. He's a fool! He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame. This guy is the smartest character in this game.
Yep, 100%.
But what about when he said this? Oh God, my hand. I was murdered by all of you. Detective Jowd, who forced me into a corner, Lynn, the girl who was playing in the park, and finally you, Inspector Cabanela. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid.
He probably blames Inspector Cabanela for getting in his way and allowing him to grab a gun.
Yeah. Yes, 10 years ago on that day, the Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made two very stupid mistakes.
I gave him my gun.
Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Fine, fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. But I've just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking his statement. But I was too green. I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that.
Oh my God, 2 mistakes.
2 whole mistakes. Cabanela, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report. Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right there and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun. Oh my God.
I was right. Motherfucker.
How could you? He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. Why was your gun out?
Yeah, why was it like you left it on the table?
If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place.
Oh my God.
So why is one of these questions not you left your gun on the table? Like with 7 question marks.
At least 7.
We first found out about the Manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. You know, where they're all blue.
Yeah, the blue country.
He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. And in order to prove these powers of his, he gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Those 2 inmates at the special prison, huh? We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The Manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight. On a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? But we haven't figured out... But we haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think that... It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands. Right! Highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes. And now they have that girl as that little girl as a hostage. Camilla. We have to stop him before he leaves the country. Okay. This spotless record of yours.
You fucked it up on day one, buddy.
Is it really that important to you? Also, if he's threatening to leave the country, like, why aren't we watching all the ports?
Because submarine, I guess.
Yeah, the ports.
I don't know. I don't know.
Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. Than your life, huh? Everyone in this country is just willing to throw their lives away for the dumbest reasons.
Yep.
After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the Manipulator case. The Manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much? Of course! Why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Jowd shooting Alma? I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story, some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder. Everything in my power. And then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The Manipulator. He's going to prove that Jowd is innocent. What incredible determination. And also really dumb.
Yeah. He's filled with determination.
Yeah, he's filled with determination and 0 brain cells.
Yep.
There's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Jowd, why didn't you help him escape from prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. And I know what crimes are. I am a detective.
I'm the expert on crime.
I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know? As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally.
Oh my god.
And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it, huh? These are all really circuitous and, like, roundabout ways to do anything.
God, I know.
But there's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions. Ha! What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around, give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight. There's a lot here.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but man, the logic is starting to fray.
Ugh. Hello, smartest man in the game.
God, please save us, Mr. Superintendent. Do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know.
I used to be a scientist.
I used to be part of the police. Then then I left and they lost their only brain cell.
Yep.
The police, huh? Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse.
He was wearing a red suit and his hair was real wacky.
Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead.
He was super turbo dead.
But I never filed an autopsy report. Why?
Oh my god. I'd loaned the brain cell to someone else that day, you see.
Okay, that's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue.
A clue?
An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night.
An unusual corpse, yeah, also known as a zombie.
Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I got nothing to hide. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity, too. That's the only way I can describe it, too. It was unusual. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, all right. No question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch? But I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. You couldn't? What do you mean?
Every time I sliced into him, he healed up.
The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant.
I was right.
And that's how it went, and no scarring or blood either. And I never had the chance to solve the mystery.
Until tonight.
That's because the corpse up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there is one way the corpse could have disappeared.
It got up and walked out of there, all on its own.
What's that?
Hey, Pigeon Man, I think you might have had better luck if you'd, like, taken his clothes off.
Why is
maybe
this...
the problem with your scalpel is it wasn't made for cutting fabric.
It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove. The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off that body. Radiation? I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. Could it be? Is he Space Ghost? Well, that's right. It was coming from that meteorite fragment. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse.
And I never told anyone about this either.
At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner, and I didn't tell anyone shit. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the Manipulator case. Thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush? It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here. Oh, yeah. I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Temzik. Is that you, baby? The fuck are you? Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball?
Fucking weirdo.
You fucking weirdo! I was investigating the Manipulator case then. And then I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not of this world." My god, he is Space Ghost.
Oh my god.
And that's when I put 2 and 2 together, baby. The manipulator case and the Temzik were somehow connected. I connected the dots. You didn't connect shit!
I've connected them.
Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla.
Well then.
So that contraption in the basement here, you built that to try and help Detective Jowd? That's right! Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device. But there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried. Camilla told Jowd it did something that. Camilla told Jowd it did have something it shouldn't have. Made an impossible move. I added that part to the device I created. I put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed.
Inspector Cabanella!
Hey, baby. I'm a little fucked up right now. Sorry about that phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hated to spoil your image of me. Of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to.
Oh, that's okay, Inspector. I never looked up to you.
Is that really the image she had of him?
Inspector Cabanella, I'm sorry. I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd.
This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved.
Womp womp. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it?
You dick!
How dare you try to keep me safe?
Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer. Wow.
Damn.
Yikes.
Thank you, Sissel.
Tonight. I really thought we finally had him. But my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. You were an explosion, dude. It didn't give out on you.
It gave out on him.
It's like a cruel joke. But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh. Jowd!
The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning, too.
That's a pretty extreme while he was at it.
Gang's all here.
Sorry I took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. I'm gonna get myself killed again.
Yeah!
There you go again. You've always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second.
Bastard.
Jowd! Oh shit. 5 years ago? You left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day.
And now my pigeon is gonna do just that.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, he's so cool.
He's so cool. He's such an idiot, but he's so cool.
I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come.
Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. This present you gave me. It's just what I needed. Thank you. Glad you like it. God, they're so cool. They're such idiots, but they're so fucking cool.
They're two beautiful idiot friends. Sissel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me?
Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is, and the phone line doesn't work.
They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here until we do, please?
Okay, fine. I'm counting on you.
This true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon.
Because we're getting close to the end of the game.
Yeah! All right, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanella. Enjoy your broken bones.
I'm not calling a hospital or anything, though. Fuck you.
Yeah, seriously.
It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now, I don't feel so alone.
Look at all the friends we've made along the way.
Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Most of them are really stupid.
Yep.
Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn. Oh!
Wow.
God damn.
That was a lot of exposition.
That was a lot of exposition. Save. And we're gonna stop. Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Yeah, we'll pick this up on Monday. I think we'll be able to be able to wrap this up on Monday the way things are going.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Unless it throws another curveball at us.
I can't foresee that happening. But blah 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 blah. I can talk. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you want to catch more of our stuff, you can follow us on YouTube at Occults Receivable on there. Right now, I think it's still Later Alligator is going up. And then,
yes, sir.
And then the start of this playthrough if you want to rewatch it. You can follow us on Twitter at Receivable, at Blue Sky at Occults Receivable. You could follow me in both places at Tamazmataz, and you could follow Theresa at YouTube, Kara, and Blue Sky at Tiny Kiwi Studio. So thank you so much for joining us, you guys, and hopefully we'll see you back on Monday night. If you'd love to join us for the end of this game, we'll catch you then. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.